Welcome to Football Tic Tac Toe, the series in which you look to mash up two different things and find a player that has that in common. And today we're joined by Aaron Hunt. How you doing, mate?
Sorry, mate, I was just having some coffee then. Yeah, brilliant, mate. Thank you for having me on. Always a pleasure to come on the LukePingu YouTube channel.
You need that caffeine, don't you, early in the morning?
Mate, it's nice and early, this, isn't it? You can see, look how tired I am.
See how tired I am as well.
Both look like a pair of zombies on here, nice and early, but...
See how we do to start the day off.
Let's see how we get on.
What would you like to start with on the grid, Aaron? Club Nation Trophy?
Ooh, am I starting off?
Yeah.
Do you know what? He's been in the news a lot recently. Let's go with managed by Jose Mourinho, shall we?
Oh, just after Sean Dyche has been sacked, which is
It's
a little
sad
bit
that, innit?
debatable.
I mean, I've been getting called Sean Dyche a lot recently.
You do, yeah.
I took that to heart, to be honest. Not being called him, the sacking. Mm-hmm. I think it was a bit unjust, because what are they going to get? Realistically, what do they want?
Well, they want Jose, that's the thing.
David Moyes is favourite, isn't he?
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, I think, for Everton.
Coming back, making a hero's return.
Yeah. Let's go with Jose. Bits of... Do you know, I'm just going to say a Belgian.
Oh, I thought he was going to whip out something really niche then.
Nah.
Like some random nation that he'd coached in or something like that. A Belgian, right, I'm going to go then for... Can we have an FA Cup winner?
Yep.
Lovely.
Let's just start with AC Milan. Let's keep things simple. First round.
AC Milan.
Yeah.
What am I best off with now? A club?
Yeah. Club.
Right, if I'm going to choose a club now, I'm going to go for... You know what, like you said, keep it easy. Let's ease our way in. I'll just start with Man United. We'll get harder as we go, Pingu. It's early doors here.
Yeah, just get some tap-ins early. And I'll finish off with what English team has made some interesting stuff recently. I always say West Ham. I need to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, Graham Potter's just got that job, hasn't he?
Yeah. Let's go for the Crystal Palace, sure.
Bit of Palace, go on then. Are you starting off then?
No, it's you. What would you like?
It's me, is it?
Yeah.
Right then, Belgian, managed by Jose. I will start with Lukaku.
Not Fellaini.
Could have had Fellaini. I'm sorry to say it's Moise. He was class in back in the day, wasn't he?
He's the original Andy Tate.
He is the original guy that used to have rants about football that I saw. Anyway,
He worked in B&Q or something, I think.
AFTV sort of just stole his gig.
Yeah, basically. I'll go Man United Belgian, and I'll go Januzaj.
Good one, that. You always have to think outside the box, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, I will go Crystal Palace, Man United then. Let me think. Do you know what? It's so early. I can't even think of the football tic-tac-toe sort of tactics to win it, right? That's right, innit, going for that corner now.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, I'll go for Crystal Palace United, Wilf Zaha. Nice and easy.
And he actually had 2 United appearances, but sticks out so much for United.
Is it all he played twice?
Yeah, something like that anyway.
Yeah, I bet you was gutted about that Ashley Young and his son situation last night. That would have been trivia for you for years, wouldn't it?
Son on?
That would have been trivia for you for years.
What are they doing, Peter? Again? Nah, we'll not bring it. Just bring him on in the 90th minute.
Did you see what the manager said?
What does he say?
He said they had one sub left in the 88th minute and he was chasing a goal. He said, I'm not going to bring a defender on. Football comes before sentiment, he said.
But they were 2-0 down. Oh, they did...
Yeah, there was only 1-0 down at that point. He was chasing a goal.
Everton. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Still a knob though, isn't he? He could have let him have it.
Oh well, for another day, hopefully. FA Cup winner AC Milan. Let's say Beckham.
Ooh, Beckham. Lovely. Crystal Palace managed by Mourinho. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing there's a few of these.
I think I've got one.
Do you know who I'm going to go for? Oh, do you know what? It's one of these. I can't remember if he went there or if he went there on my Football Manager save. Do you get that? You know, when you're playing this and you think when you sign someone on Football Manager or they've played somewhere and you can't remember if it was real life or not. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go for... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to make myself look a knob if this was on Football Manager. But I'm going to go for it. Crystal Palace and managed by Jose, Gary Cahill. That's Football Manager, innit?
No, it's actually happened, so well done.
That's it. Oh, God, Pingu, bloody hell. I was having an heart attack then.
That'd leave a little bit of suspense there for you.
I thought, what? Is he disconnected or what? Here, has he put...
Yeah, that definitely works.
Nice.
I was going to say Batshuayi. Surely at some point would have...
Good shout. You could have had that as your Belgian as well, couldn't you?
Yeah. What would you like, Lena? I'm going to go AC Milan, managed by Jose. I will say... Just Zlatan. Yeah, sure.
Zlatan, he works for every single one everywhere, don't he? And to win it, I need a Crystal Palace FA Cup winner. Do you remember when they nearly won it and Pardew did that dance?
I know.
We could have had plenty there. There'd have been loads of them, wouldn't there? I'm going to go for... Do you know what? I don't even know if he's won the FA Cup, but he must have done in that team. I'm going to go Ian Wright. He must have won it with Arsenal.
Let's see if that's right. There we go in.
It's not Ian Wrong, that, is it?
Let's have a look. runner-up with Crystal Palace in 1990.
Yeah, but just tell me that he's won it with Arsenal.
And he's not won it once. He's won it twice.
Oh, go on. Ian, right.
Top man.
Hey, it's a good job I weren't Ian wrong in it, Pingu.
Yeah. Lovely stuff. Man United AC Milan player. Who would have won it for me? Yap Stam, sure.
Nice.
Being a bit of
Gotta fill it in, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then the top one FA Cup winner. What about Kev? Should we go try and get a more obscure one?
I'll just put KDB on and go to the next round.
Yeah, go on then. On to the next one. Come on, it's got stuff to do today, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well, Pingu.
Into the next round then. I get to start this time. And we will say anyone to play in the EFL.
The EFL. You're a proper EFL merchant, you, aren't you?
Good league.
You know what then? Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's go for a Portuguese. Are you lagging today or something, Pingu? You're taking ages.
No, I'm mutant cough.
All right. Is he trying to think if it works or not?
No, I'm just literally coughing my guts out. Let's say just a football club. Just any football club in football. Dortmund.
Dortmund, good shout. I love that club, you know. When you see that yellow wall bouncing on them Champions League nights.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Right, I'm going to go for... Am I on a club as well? Let's go for... Let's say Chelsea.
I'll finish off with Valencia.
Valencia, nice. Right, then can I go for a Premier League winner?
Yeah.
Is it you first this time?
It is me first. And I will go to the Prem title Valencia. I would say João Cancelo.
Cancelo, good shout. When did he play for Valencia? Was it early doors?
After Benfica, yeah.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah. Not many games, I don't think.
Right, I will go for Portuguese EFL and use Bolton centre-back Big Rico Santos, please. I bet he don't make many appearances on your channel, does he?
He has been on Tic Tac Toe before, to be fair.
Has he?
Yeah.
Go on, Rico, lad.
I can't remember who... Might have been you, to be honest. You put him on as
It probably was. Nobody else had used Rico.
Yeah. Let's go Portuguese Valencia. And I'll say Goncalo Guedes.
Good shout. Is that the geezer who's at Wolves now?
Yeah.
Right, I will go for... What's the best thing for me to do? Oh, I have to block you, don't I? I have to go Chelsea, Valencia. Right, I'll go Batshuayi then. He's already had a mention in this episode once, but there we go. We'll use him again. Doesn't
matter in the end, because could have said one matter. EFL Prem title. We will say... I'll get Rooney on. Go on.
Rooney!
I reckon he'll be back in the Girth. Now that...
I reckon there's more chance of him being on Girth and Turf than there is getting another job. I think so. But yeah,
surprise appearance tonight.
I'd love it. I'd love it to see Pieface and Rooney in the Girth and Turf dressing room together.
That'd be beautiful.
Just that'd be absolute cinema.
Yeah,
yeah.
We need
I'd be like, have you been up to anything recently, Wayne?
Pie's just there, like biting his hand, like
Pie.
Say anything.
It was so funny though, because all the time when Rooney was struggling, Pie never mentioned the name Wayne Rooney once. He was always just like the board, and all this. And then it got to a boiling point, and he was like, "Sack him." And he put a video on his YouTube and he's singing, "We want Rooney out." But it's awkward, like when you've played like clubs with someone, like if you was playing FIFA with Derby's manager, then he started struggling. Are you going to be shouting for him gone or?
No, like I don't know. Even Rooney hasn't done that bad of a job.
No.
The resources that are there, it's.
You see what he did though? He walked away with mutual consent, so they didn't have to pay him his
he did
compensation. So
Derby.
he didn't want to shaft the club, did he?
Yeah.
He's got enough cash, and he's got enough cash.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
And Colleen will make a bit from that jungle appearance as well.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Dortmund. I will go for Pulisic.
Yeah.
Then we'll let you tap it in there.
Prem title Dortmund. We will say... You say tap in, but it's not.
I've got a tap in.
Yeah, I do as well. Kanji.
That weren't my tapping.
Yeah. Who's yours?
Ilkay.
Yeah, I kind of forget about him because he left to go Barca and then came back. There you go.
We're finishing these off. EFL Chelsea. Bit of Mason Mount.
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Is it? Have you messaged him? I bet you have. I bet you message all players when it's the birthday. I bet you slide in and respond to the story saying "Happy birthday, mate."
I'm not like that with Mason Mount, sadly. Dortmund Portuguese. I think it is just the one, to be honest. The Guerreiro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there is Paulo Sousa, is an old one, but yeah, Guerreiro is the one everyone knows.
I mean, Mason, if you are watching and you do want an appearance on the channel, I'm sure Pingu would love to have you on.
Yeah, straight away, go on.
Yeah. One apiece. What's it? We do 5 of these, don't we?
Yep, best of 5, and yeah, it's 1-1. So let's go into the next round.
I've held off it for 2 rounds, but we are going to put them in now. Let's go for Bolton Wanderers, please. We always end up with them at some point.
Yep.
We might as well do it now while it's my serve.
And I will go for the Turkish League.
Hey, you love a bit of Turkish League, don't you?
Yeah.
To go with that, I will go for a Champions League winner.
Champs winner. Yeah, it does work. We'll go Barcelona.
Barcelona, and I will go for played under Arsene Wenger.
I'll finish off with... Do with the nation, couldn't we? It's a good country. To be honest, an Italians. Yeah, that'll do.
A nice Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Right, is it my start then? Or
Yep.
your start?
You start.
My start. I will go for the man who probably makes more appearances than anybody on this channel, Nicholas Anelka, top left, Turkish Bolton.
Yep.
It's him and Zlatan, I reckon, are the two most used players on Tic Tac Toe.
Just handy, aren't they?
They're right there. They've been everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I'll go opposite corner. Playing under Wenger, Italian.
Viviano, who's he?
Goalkeeper.
Oh, they had that him as well, that Manone, didn't they?
Yeah, Manone. And who was the other one? They had another Italian like that. He wasn't massive on his Italians, Wenger. You can't think of like a big one, can you?
Nah, not really. He was more into the French, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That team was mostly French at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Played under Wenger, Turkish League. I will go for big Lucas Podolski, please.
Yep.
What a player he was as well.
Getting all of his kebabs now.
Yeah, is that what he's up to now? Whipping up kebabs, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he still plays in the Polish league, I think.
Does he? He started off Polish, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because my mate Dave always says he's a traitor because he went to play for Germany. But that's a different conversation, isn't it?
Yeah. Champions League on a Turkish. We will go with a good one. Nani. Surely he'll have a Champions League, won't he?
Yeah, he was in that United team when he beat Chelsea on penalties when Terry fell over.
Yep, that works.
Italian at Bolton, I struggle. Do you know what? We've had this once before, and I struggled with it, and you knew it, and I can't still remember what it was. I remember it was some fella who's been on loan. Do you know what? Do you not find a lot of Italians tend to just stay where they are and play in Italy? Because a lot of times you're thinking, who's had Italians? Not many, you know.
Derby've had surprisingly quite a few. Ravanelli, Lupoli.
I remember Ravanelli.
Who else have we had over the years?
I remember when you had Ravanelli when I was first getting into football. I remember having a sticker of him in my Premier League sticker album, yeah. I remember it. You know what? I don't want to get it wrong, so I might just go for something safe to try and block you off and go for... Do I want an Italian Champions League winner? Well, there's loads of them, isn't there? Yeah, go on then. Italian Champions League winner and go for... We'll go for Nesta. You know, he popped up on my Football Manager save the other day and he was managing Luton and he'd been sacked.
They've got rid of them. Rob Edwards has gone as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's struggling though. You know, I didn't realise how bad they were doing.
Yeah, they're below us.
Just above the bottom three, aren't they?
Must be doing not great. Let's go for... It's really that helpful, but yeah, I'll go middle. And we'll say Champions League winner boss, bit of Neymar, sure.
Bit of Neymar. I'll go for Barca and Bolton, and we'll get Ida Johnson in.
It's a good one.
You ever get bored of these jokes or not?
Nah. I was waiting for you to put it in, and I could make the joke. I'll let you have a go at Italian Bolton player. Do you know what? That'll be nice. Played under Wenger, Barca, Alex Song.
Alex Song. Mm-hmm. Could have had Thierry Henry, but you like an obscure one, don't you? Italian at Bolton. So I can actually still win it with this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've given you a chance.
He's literally given me an open net, and I think it was someone that we've had on loan.
Yeah, the one I know is only because he's played for Cagliari, and he sticks out in like FIFA cards being at Bolton.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I can't for the life of me think who it is.
He had like 90 plus pace, so that's why he stuck out to me.
Yeah, of course he did, because you're a rat who just used pace on FIFA.
Why would
must
you
be going back a few years, though.
Yeah, it's a good, like, 8 or 9 years.
Genuinely, I couldn't even give you a name without sounding daft.
Just Italian-sounding name. That'll be fun.
Davide Santon. Do you remember him at Newcastle? I know for a fact he didn't play for us, but...
No, certainly not. It is a fullback. It's Pisano is the person.
Do you know what? That name was floating around in my head, but do you know who else it was floating around with? Gael Kakuta, and I just couldn't remember Pisano because I had Kakuta in the front of my head.
Yeah.
He was in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. He weirdly spent his career in Sardinia playing for Cagliari and Olbia, and then 3 games for Bolton in the middle.
Just randomly.
Just went, have a go at Bolton, shall I?
Why not? It's the best place in the world, isn't it?
But yeah, 1-1 still on scores. Let's get into the next round.
One apiece. It's all to play for. Come on.
Into the next round then, and let's kick things off with Roma.
Roma. I was wondering how long it'd be till they made an appearance. It's not a Pingu episode without them, is it?
No.
Right, I will go for Liverpool.
Let's go for the football club, please.
Sometimes it's harder picking the grid than it is picking
just MLS. That'll do, MLS.
MLS, nice and easy. Right, we'll go for... Can we have a World Cup winner?
Yeah.
Go on, let's have one of them.
Let's finish off with a bit of a... Would that work?
Here we go. He's gonna pin me down now on something that's only got one answer.
No, I was going to go Southampton because they actually have less points than Derby did at this stage of the season or something like that.
Do you reckon they're gonna break your record?
I don't think they will.
Do you want them to or not?
I don't think they will, though. That's the thing.
Would you like them to break it, or do you quite like having it?
I would kind of like them to beat it.
Yeah.
It just shows how the difference between the Championship and the Prem is now.
My favourite thing was that woman guessing the correct score, and she guessed them to lose 5-0. I went over to Adam Armstrong, and he had to present her with the shirt, and she was cheering, guessing that they'd get beat 5-0.
What, against Brentford?
Did you see that?
No, I've not seen that. I'll have to look into that afterwards.
It's so funny. It's proper awkward.
I don't think it works for a World Cup winner, though, Southampton, I'm sure. I can't. Unless you could think. Can you think of anyone?
No.
Nah,
Please don't put Southampton there.
Who's a more doable? Tottenham Hotspur, sure.
Can we have as well? I'm trying to think of a bit of an obscure nation, but I don't want to shaft myself. Can we just have any African player?
No, we'll just go African, sure.
I was trying to think of like an obscure African nation, but I didn't want to shaft myself either.
Yeah, I think Ivory Coast is your best bet for those, but
Yeah.
cool. Right, I will kick things off with a Spurs African in Didier Zakora.
Oh, what a player. Do you know what? He'd completely gone out of my mind altogether, him.
I know, it's sad when players do that, because then you remember him and you go, wow, he was quality.
All right, I will go for Liverpool, Roma, and we'll get Alisson out.
Not Salah.
Oh, yeah. I could have had Salah. Do you know what? Alisson just stands out to me. I'd never really think about Salah at Roma.
Let's go African Roma, Javinho.
Javinho, he had like a little bit of a decent spell at Arsenal back in the day.
He wasn't actually at Arsenal that long as well. I think he only played about 40 games.
Yeah.
But he sticks out so well.
You could picture him in that shirt. Do you know what it was? It was his massive forehead, you know.
Yeah.
Genuinely, that's what he was known for more than anything. MLS and African.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be millions, won't there? But I just can't think of any.
There's a big one, but...
Oh, it's Drogba. Did he go over?
Yeah, Drogba went to
I thought he did, yeah.
Montreal. Spurs, Liverpool. We will say Robbie Keane.
Yeah, good shout that. Right, so I can either have World Cup winner Spurs. Hey, Spurs might win a trophy this season, you know. They actually might, you know. It might happen.
Yeah, I would like it for Ange, because I do actually like him.
I would love to see a Spurs Newcastle final.
But they're 12th in the league at the minute. It's like 1 point above.
Yeah, it's not going well for him. He needs to do something to save his job, I reckon. If they don't win that and he carries on, even if they do win that, I mean, you can't be settling for 12th, can you? But he has had injuries. You've got to say he's had a lot of injuries. World Cup winner at Spurs. Let's have. Oh, is it easier to find one in the MLS? Yeah, MLS World Cup winner. Henry. He must have been in that team in.
Yep, 98.
98, yeah.
And then Spurs World Cup winner. We will go for Hugo Lloris.
Lloris, yeah, I forgot about him as well. Good shout.
He's also in the MLS. LA
Is
now.
he?
Yeah, he went to LA to play with Royce. Or is Royce at Galaxy? Royce is at Galaxy, isn't he?
Do you know, I don't really hear that much about people going to the MLS anymore.
Yeah, I think Saudi's just taken over.
Saudi's taken over now, isn't it? It's a different, completely different level of cash over there, isn't it?
Yeah. MLS Liverpool player.
MLS Liverpool. He's already been used. Robbie Keane's there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Gerrard.
Yeah, Gerrard. Sure. And then Roma World Cup winner. Do you know who that is?
What, is there only one?
Well, do you know A1?
No, I don't, you know.
Just think of a Roma player. The
Totti.
Yeah, Totti.
Totti.
2006.
What did he win at 2006, yeah?
There you go.
Yeah.
There will be others as well.
As soon as he said, think of a Roma player, I was like, yeah, Totti.
Yeah, there you go.
It wouldn't have meant anything anyway, was it? Was playing for Pride then, and I've lost that a long time ago.
Into the final round though, Aaron. You can at least draw it if you get this round. So what would you like to start with?
I'd like to start, please, with Stoke. A cold Tuesday, horrible, windy night in Stoke.
Yeah, I've been Stoke away. It's not nice.
You was there the other week, weren't you? Did you take a packed lunch?
Yeah, got jam sandwich.
Packed lunch, and I bet you sat down as well.
No, just at half time.
Yeah.
Let's go for Wolves. Yeah.
Wolves, nice. Right, we'll go for an Irishman.
I assume Republic. Or do you just want
Yeah. No, the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah. Let's go for Inter Milan.
Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Oh God, what is he doing with that? Right, last one for me. What am I best with here, Pingu? A club.
Trophy.
Have we had a Prem winner today yet or not?
Yeah.
We haven't we? We've already had that. I was going to say any golden boot, but I can't think of anyone from Wolves. Can I pick another club or not?
Yeah, you can have another club.
Right, I'll pick another club then, and I will go for Newcastle United, please. We just had Spurs. We're talking about them maybe winning a trophy. Let's give Newcastle a bit of credit as well. They've got 1 foot in the final, them.
Let's end things off with surely, Big Sam.
Big Sam, what a man.
Yeah. Reckon he'll ever
Is it
come
my
back
choice
to
first?
Bolton? Or
Ever come back to Bolton? Nah, I don't. Never. I think never say never, but I don't think it's in his plans. I think he's quite happy just retired, isn't he?
just picking up relegation, basically, jobs for a bit.
Just trying to
up a
fight
couple
out
of
of it. He
mil.
only works like 6 months at a time, max.
Not
doesn't
even
he?
that. Not even that. He did about 4 games at Leeds. He
Just
did
comes
from,
in at the end. And
3rd of May, and then he was sacked by June the 2nd.
I bet he got a handsome payday for it as well. Fair play, Big Sam.
Yeah.
Right, is it my go first?
Yep.
Do you know what? I'm going to use quite an obscure one here. I know you like it when people do this. Wolves and Newcastle. I'm going to say Carl Coates. I bet you don't even know who he is, do you? He's a throwback. Let me tell you. I can almost guarantee this man's never been on Tic Tac Toe before.
No, he's not. So good luck to me editor finding a PNG image of him. I'll go Stoke Wolves, and I'll say Benicophobe.
Afobe, yeah, good player. I think we had him briefly as well.
You did, yeah. 20 games, 2 goals in 2012. What would you like?
Big Sam, Newcastle. Is that the right thing for me to do, actually? Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference, does it? Which corner I go for? Let me get my tic-tac-toe head on here and think what's the best tactic for me to use. No, I will. I'll go Big Sam, Newcastle, and I'll say Mr. Kevin Nolan.
Yep.
Legend.
I'll go Inter Milan, Newcastle, and I'll say somebody you thought might have played for Bolton. It's Davide Santon.
Davide Santon, yeah, old player. I just remember him as a fullback in that Newcastle team. Remember when they had like Demba Ba and Papi Cisse and stuff like that? Stoke and Big Sam. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you know what? Is there some obvious ones here? I've got one in my head, but I don't know if the timeline works right for it. I think I might have a punt up one, you know. I don't know if the timeline works right for... He's definitely got Stoke, but I don't know if the timeline works right for managed by Big Sam, because I know he wasn't there long. But I'm going to have a pop at... And it's a risk, this. I'm going to have a pop at Michael Owen. I don't know if he was managed by Big Sam or not, but he's the only one that I can think of.
2005, 2009. Big Sam was at Newcastle.
Yeah, it should work, that, I think, because he left us.
Yeah, does work. Yeah, well done.
Well, then, come on. He left us about, 2008?
2007 to go to Newcastle.
Yeah. Here we go, we'll have that then.
Yeah. How's that much he actually played for Newcastle, Owen? I thought it was a lot less. What would you less likely know? I'm going to go on then for the middle, Robbie Keane.
I knew you wanted to get your Robbie Keane out then, you know. I was dying for you to leave that one for me.
Yeah.
And we'll go for managed by Big Sam, Irishman, a player that we used to have at Bolton, Joey O'Brien.
Jerry O'Brien.
Joey O'Brien,
I mean, you might
fullback.
have done him at West Ham as well, surely.
Oh yeah, I think he took him to West Ham with him, afterwards.
Yeah, he definitely works with him.
Wolves and Irish, you could have had Robbie Keane as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, he fixed quite a few. Old Robbie. He only had 280 appearances in his career, Joey O'Brien. I feel like I've seen him more than that. Do you know what I mean?
I think he's had more appearances on Football Tic Tac Toe, to be honest, than he's had in his career. Go on then, Pingu. Finish the rest of the grid off for us.
Yeah, Inter Milan and Stoke. There's a couple. I'll go Shaqiri.
Yep.
Or Arnautovic is the other one. And then Wolves, Irish. I'll go Kevin Doyle. Lovely striker.
Lovely. Yeah. So what's that? Did we draw?
2-2. What a way to start the year.
I'll take a point, Pingu.
Yeah.
I'll take a
That's what we
point.
love to see. But yeah, hopefully guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you do drop a like if you did. Check out Aaron, drop him a sub and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you all next time.